Hey, welcome to Destroy All Movies. What's up, people? I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl.
Jason.
Ray. Oh, no Ray. No Chris. Whatever, Chris. You know what's on today?
What?
The national treasure himself.
Nick Cage playing Nick Cage. And
Playing Nick Cage. Yeah. All right.
He plays 3 whole parts in this movie.
He
This
is a
made me
national
wanna-
treasure.
Yeah, he is. This made me want to go back and watch Nick Cage in a good movie.
Isn't that
Well,
what
you
you just
did.
watched?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
He kind of jabs
you
at himself a little
For
bit.
a second, I thought you were going to say this was a bad movie.
Of course it was a bad movie. It's fucking terrible.
What? Okay. We'll discuss it later.
Oh boy. Really?
Go ahead.
And our 3 of a kind this
Is?
week is our 3 favorite montage scenes.
Oh, montage scenes.
That's Italian montage.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Phenomenal.
Start off with what we're watching. So I watched on the plane. I downloaded them. All 6 episodes of Light and Magic.
Oh, yeah? How was it?
Oh yeah.
It is.
I watched.
It is the greatest. I loved every second.
It's rad. Those guys are really.
It
Magical.
blew. A couple of those things blew my mind, Carl. The pig nose
Yeah.
amp made by
Yeah.
someone who worked for Industrial Light and Magic. Adobe Photoshop.
Yeah. It's all about ILM.
Yeah.
Oh,
Industrial. Yeah, it's the history of Industrial Light and Magic from when it was first created, and then all through its history till now, till the Mandalorian. So, yeah, I highly recommend it. It's called Light and Magic. It's really interesting, not just for the technology, but the people themselves. So,
All right, go ahead,
no,
Jason.
I was watching. I finished up season 3 of For All Mankind on Apple Plus.
Didn't finish
yeah.
it yet.
I feel like that is one of the most underrated shows. They never talk about it. They never promote it, but that show is so well written, and it's pretty crazy because it's kind of an alternate universe. What if the U.S. never made it to the moon first, and it shows through different decades because each season takes place in a different decade on what potentially would have happened moving forward, and it's a really, really cool show. I highly recommend it.
Revisionist history.
Yeah, it's
revisionist. Revisionist.
there is some historical aspects of it in the first season, but obviously when season 2 and season 3, it's basically the US government gets so upset because the Russians landed first on the moon, and that's the whole premise. So everything goes into NASA, and so NASA is just developing, and all this, they're getting billions and trillions of dollars, and it just shows how technology jumped way far ahead versus what we have. So there's cell phones already in the 80s, and it's pretty crazy.
I saw the first 2 seasons. I gotta hit that up.
The 3rd season's crazy.
I saw the first 2
Awesome.
episodes. It didn't snag me.
Because the first 2 episodes, it's a bunch of dialogue, and they kind of have to set up everything. I get it, but after you get past that little hump, it's pretty good.
Yeah, but when he did Battlestar Galactica, it was the first episode of Battlestar Galactica hooked me. I said, man, and it was a great episode.
Sure was.
33 was the title of that episode.
It surely was a good show.
Now, Carl, first of all, how's the wing?
I got the brace off today, but it's ugly.
Wow.
Man.
You fell.
That's
You
bruising.
fell-
Holy moly.
That's bruises.
You fell at the taco place?
Carl, I'm going to send you a picture when I was in Jersey. You're safe to go to Jersey now, Carl, because I found
Does that look tough?
No, there's
No.
tacos all over the place now.
Ain't no tacos in Jersey. Get the fuck out of here.
I didn't say they were fucking good. I just said there's tacos in Jersey.
All right.
I went to Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash, the new one.
Sweet.
Oh, cool.
And I took a whole bunch of pictures. I bought a T-shirt.
Did you go to Quick Stop?
No, I blew by it. And then by the time I realized I blew by it, I didn't want to turn around and go back.
Yeah.
I've been there.
I went to Coney Island once.
Oh, there you go.
Wow. That was a interesting place.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Yep.
I almost
Did you go
died
to-
there.
Did you go to Nathan's?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa.
I think everyone that's been there has almost died there.
No, by a video game.
Okay.
Not quite a video game because it was
What?
it was pre-video games. I was a kid. We were at Coney Island, and we were at the arcade, and they had like this motorcycle game, and it had handlebars, and it kind of just moved a plastic guy on a motorcycle on the screen, and then there was like a backlit road that you're supposed to follow with the plastic bike, and it had metal hand grips. And as soon as I touched it, I almost got electrocuted. I did get electrocuted because it was like, and then I let go.
It was like 1970.
Yeah, and I told the woman who's behind the counter that the game shocked me. Well, you're wet. You just came from the ocean.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Yeah, it was my fault.
What was that? What was that stupid fucking video game? It's kind of the same thing. What was remember we lived in Jersey City? You brought it home. It was that fucking. It had Pong, and it had that little steering wheel with the car on it, and all it did was. What was the name of that?
It had Pong, and it had a steering wheel.
No, it had like Pong. Like you hooked that up, and then you hooked up the steering wheel to it.
Yeah,
had this little steering wheel, had a little plastic car on it, and it followed the road.
No, you're
Sort of.
confusing a couple of things. That was probably separate toy, didn't have Pong on it. What you're describing is Telstar Arcade.
Wow.
That's it.
I'm still chewing on young Jim almost dying, and
At Coney Island?
the Jersey lady's like, "What do you fucking want? You're out in the water."
Okay, Coney Island's in New York. Coney Island was in New York, Carl. Not Jersey.
I didn't say Coney. You said God. I'm just saying. I love.
I said
the
I
lady.
almost died at Coney Island. What part of that didn't I say Coney Island?
I just love the old lady. I can picture in my head. What do you want, kid? You're wet.
Yep.
You're wet.
This kid almost died all over my video game.
Yeah, right.
I love it.
Yeah.
Movies.
All right, time to talk about The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Boom, boom, boom. Starring Nicolas Cage,
All right.
Pedro Pascal, Sharon Horgan, Tiffany Haddish, and Neil Patrick Harris.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A pinch of Neil Patrick Harris.
This was produced by Nicolas Cage as well.
Oh,
Awesome.
He was
No.
one of the producers.
right.
And this, of course, this movie came out last year. Well, it came out last March. So it hasn't even been, it's been a few months, not last year. And it didn't make a whole lot of money. I can tell you that.
Really?
It cost $30 million and raked in $29.1 million.
It costs $30 million.
Yeah.
Is it just on travel dollars?
Travel, Nicolas Cage probably took $10
Made
million on his
28. He probably took 28 million.
own.
I'm sure it was expensive to make a young Nick Cage pop up.
Yeah,
every
that's
once in a
right.
Oh, there
Special
was.
effects.
There was that too.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wow.
So, of course, this is a movie about Nicolas Cage playing a caricature of Nicolas Cage. in which he is losing money after divorcing his wife. He's not estranged, but he does not have a good relationship with his daughter or his ex-wife. And he's not getting the parts that he wants to play, and he's running out of money. So Neil Patrick Harris plays his agent, says, you got an offer of $1 million to go to a birthday party. And of course, Nicolas Cage poo-poos it at first, and then finds out he didn't get the part, and then makes a fool of himself at his daughter's birthday party. So he goes to. It turns out the birthday party is from a kind of like a underworld figure, because they didn't say drug lord, they said arms dealer.
Right.
In Mallorca.
What was the last movie Nick Cage was in before this one?
That made it to the theaters?
Yeah.
I was literally thinking about that while I was watching this movie.
Well, no.
I'm serious.
What? He had two just recently. There was, two. This one and Pig.
Pig. That's right, Pig.
But would you consider Pig like a...
It was
like
a movie.
theatrical...
It was a theatrical...
I saw it in the theater.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen Pig, but I was literally thinking about...
What was Pig about?
A dog. It's about...
Nicolas Cage got this pig who's a truffle pig that finds these truffles.
Okay.
And then his pig gets kidnapped.
He's an ex-chef in the Oregon area. It's a good movie. And
he tries to get his pig back.
So is it like John Wick?
It's not a comedy.
My friend and I went to go watch it because we thought it was going to be like John Wick.
Don't kill Nick Cage's pig is...
It's not even close to that. But
so it's not a comedy?
No.
All
right.
And it got really good reviews, too.
I thought it was a great movie, honestly.
As did this movie. Got really great reviews.
It did. I was thinking about that,
unlike Richie, who seems to be the only one who didn't like this movie.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean, okay? Okay, you didn't like the movie?
I'm just saying it wasn't like, man, this is awesome. I mean, there were funny parts in it. It was kind of ridiculous.
Right.
How do you not like this movie?
But it reminded me of another movie.
What did it remind you of?
Where it was the same type of concept, except he wasn't an out of work actor. It was like the story, and then it ended up being like the ending was it was fucking Get Shorty. Same thing.
Really? Get Shorty.
Yeah.
How is it the same thing?
I don't see it.
No.
So the whole time they're telling the story, and it's actually happening, and at the end it's the movie. At the end, it ended the exact same way as Get Shorty.
Okay. Get Shorty didn't invent that. That's happened in a bunch of movies.
Okay, I'm just saying Get Shorty is...
Oh, but...
Then so name the other fucking movie.
Name another... a movie that... yes. Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Perfect.
Oh, good call.
Great. It's my point. I just said Get Shorty because that's what
like Pee-wee's Big Adventure because they end the same way. No,
absolutely.
It's get out of town.
It is. It's exactly the same thing.
Marge.
Yeah. This was
Paging Mr. Herman.
Yeah.
Paging Mr.
Yeah,
Herman.
it's the whole thing. Story, ends in the movie, and you're
yeah. So it's the same because it has one similar element.
It's a big element.
It's not a big element, actually.
It's a huge element.
It's not a huge element in this movie.
It's the biggest element of elements about
it's so unlike Get Shorty. It's so not like Get Shorty. Get Shorty's awesome, but damn, it's not that at all.
No. I'm saying this was a poor man's Get Shorty.
And
Get Shorty was a poor man's Pee-wee Big Adventure.
I vehemently disagree with you on the virtues of this movie.
Jim.
This movie, the the thing about this movie is the relationship between Nicolas Cage and Javi.
Yes.
Yeah. Javi is great.
Just like the relationship between Pee-wee and his bike.
So their banter together.
Not Dottie, the bike, not Dottie.
No, the bike was way more important than Dottie.
Yeah, I thought they were brilliant together. Pedro Pascal and Nicolas Cage.
It was good. Did it like blow my hair back? No.
Okay.
So I thought Pedro did a great job. Like he was the one that I really liked.
Yeah,
And you didn't think Nicolas Cage did a good job?
Well, he did a good job playing Nicolas Cage, so
just to do that takes some balls, man.
I agree.
Yeah. To completely make fun of yourself?
Yeah,
In a movie?
Completely.
he jabs at himself a lot in this movie.
Yeah.
The young Nicolas Cage slapping him.
Or kissing him.
Yeah.
You're Nick fucking Cage.
Kiss just like Nicolas Cage.
That's totally Nick Cage from Wild at Heart, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to think. I was like, it's not raising.
Totally Wild at Heart.
This jacket, it's a
Really?
snakeskin jacket.
The cool. I thought the coolest scene in there was the shrine.
The face-off shrine.
Just
so
everything.
funny.
I thought it was funny too when they were when Javi's going over his 3 favorite movies and he says Paddington 2.
Oh.
He's like,
Oh my god.
made me a better man, and I cried the whole time. And then they watched it. And Nicolas Cage, this movie's a fucking masterpiece.
And that's
Dude, he's not wrong.
And that's not unusual, much like Carl's about to do. Everyone who's seen that movie says it's great.
I've never
It's
seen it.
Really great. It really, really
Paddington
Like-
2.
Like Paddington Bear and then Paddington 2. Like
Yeah.
that.
is. It was
Oh.
so good.
It's Paddington
saw
Bear, the sequel to Paddington.
Well, figured Carl's going to say it was great because Carl finds
No.
nothing bad.
I've
in this
heard a
movie.
lot of people, including Brett Goldstein, on Films to Be Buried With, say
Right.
that they love Paddington 2.
It's goddamn excellent.
Doesn't that movie have like the highest Rotten Tomato score ever? I think it might.
Well, I think the highest is 100, right?
I think I think
It
it
got
was
100.
100. I think it was 100. I remember reading something about it.
Deserved. It really is a good movie.
Yeah.
Watch it. I love when they approach the shrine and he doesn't open the door. He's like, if you walk in, you will never
This
be
may
able
change
to.
our relationship.
Yeah.
And you expect like dead bodies or something. It's just
Or like
a
drugs
shrine.
or something.
Dude, when he goes over that wall, that whole
Oh.
scene.
And the
that
wall.
That scene was funny.
I can't drive on I'm not a good driver on LSD.
I loved it.
I loved every moment of this movie. I thought it was terrific.
I think the standard would have been Javi is the bad guy in the end. And
Yeah.
tries to kill him, but they didn't do that.
Right.
He's just a figurehead.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
nice dude. I loved it. I fucking love it.
Yeah, so Crosshairs time. I'll start off with me. 4.5.
4.5.
Scratch that. 5. I love this too much.
Five. Wow.
It's 5. No, because I just thought about it. I reassessed and I said, what didn't I like? And there was nothing. There was nothing I didn't like.
Man.
So I go with a 5.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Jason, why don't you go?
No,
next?
by 5, I mean, I thought it was
Five out of 5.
It was.
We get what 5 means.
No, I'm saying
All right, Jason. What do you give it?
I like the movie a lot also. I loved the nostalgia in it because whenever you think of Nick Cage, there's always a handful of movies that you think of, and he touched base on all of them. And Pedro
Except
Pascal
Pig.
he didn't talk about Pig, but Yeah, I thought the chemistry between Nick Cage and Pedro Pascal was fantastic.
Real.
It was funny. I thought it was very entertaining. I loved the fact that his alter ego was a younger version of himself that was keeping him hype, even though he was old and washed. I loved that. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5.
Wow. There you go, Carl.
I'm kind of with Jim. I can't go perfect, but I've been a 4.5 the whole time.
All right.
I loved it. I
4.5.
loved
Good
it.
for you, Carl.
I was very entertained.
All right. There you go.
And I've always loved Nick Cage, and this is
Who doesn't love Nick Cage?
all the Nick Cage you can get.
All right. So that was
Okay, quick question. You can only pick one. Your favorite Nick Cage movie. Go. Richie.
Moonstruck.
Moonstruck. I knew that one. I knew you.
Raising Arizona.
Mm,
I'm with Carl. Raising Arizona
I'm
is
going with The
my
Rock.
favorite Nick Cage movie.
wow, The Rock.
The Rock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it my crosshairs now.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we didn't do mine.
Oh,
So,
that's
fuck
right.
this movie, man. This Pee-wee's Big Adventure bullshit. No, it was funny. It was decent. I mean, it wasn't like, like I said, it didn't blow my hair back. It's a little long.
It's an hour 35 minutes.
Yeah.
It was 107 minutes, Richie.
It was
A little long for my taste.
And cut off cut off at least 8 minutes of that of credits.
All right. Like I said, it should be
It's way too long.
It's still a little long. They could have a little more editing could
Nothing
have happened.
needed to be cut out of this movie. It was way too long.
Way too long for me.
Oh my God.
And
It was funny in parts. It was ridiculous in parts.
Yeah.
So I give it I can't give it a 4, and I can't give it a 3.5. So I'll go
Wow.
3.75.
that's the highest rating I've heard you say in a while.
It is. It
This
is. Because I
was-
like Nick Cage. It's
On Rotten Tomatoes, it said 86% of the critics gave this a favorable review.
Yeah.
Out of,
Nick
two- out of 297 critics.
Everyone loves Nick Cage. Like everyone
Oh yeah.
it's for something because he's a very well-ranged actor.
Versatile.
Yeah.
3 of a kind. 3 of a kind. 3 of a kind. Sorry, Jim.
3 of a kind. Our 3 favorite montage scenes. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes, and the first person I see when I open them will go first. Carl. Well,
I wanted to pick the entire movie of Rocky 4
Oh man,
because it's like 3/4 of montage.
that's the greatest montage film of all time.
but which
Does that
montage?
count?
Which you can't pick the entire movie. You got to pick a particular montage scene. Rocky 4 may have had multiple montages. You have to say which one you like the best.
The one where he's climbing the mountain and it ends with him at the top of the mountain. Yeah.
Yep.
What's the song? What's the song?
It's on fire.
Hearts on fire, good desire.
And it's crazy because in that movie, literally after that scene when he comes down, he sees Adrian and he
It
like
goes right
smiles,
in
and he goes right into another one, like when he's in that
Yes.
shed. I was like,
Right.
dude, it's great.
So Carl picks that. Carl, who goes next?
Richie does.
Richie.
Wow.
Get him off the phone.
Yeah.
Wow. I gotta. I'm still thinking of a couple of them. So
Okay.
Jason goes.
He
The jet.
passes.
Yo, I'm gonna jazz you. Bloodsport when he's training with Shidoshi.
Blood sport. Awesome.
One of the greatest cinematic scores of all time. I swear that movie was way ahead of its time. You could play that soundtrack with any type of martial arts type theme or movie, and it still slaps.
Excellent. I will go then, and I will say this movie is from 1976, and much like Carl, has the same is based on the same character. Bung, 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 bung. Rocky, the original, the training scene that
Yep.
everyone jumped out of their seat for.
Hell yeah. Love
Wow.
it.
Excellent montage.
Of the first 4 Rocky movies, how much is montage? It's like half. It's like 50% montage.
Yeah.
There's even a decent one in Rocky. Well, I don't know in 5 when he's training, but 6, the one where he comes back as an old man. That one has a good montage in it too.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna have to go with. Now it's my turn. Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna kick it all the way back to the '80s with the North Shore.
Again, you love the North Shore. You love the North Shore.
Fuck
What's not to
yeah.
love about the
What's
North
not to
Shore?
love about the North Shore? Surfing, taught by the do-gooder from Arizona, Rick Kane.
Rick Kane being taught by the Soul Surfer himself,
Mm-hmm.
Gregory Harrison.
Wow.
Wow, you guys. North Shore comes up again.
Absolutely.
It's the greatest, man.
Name one movie that doesn't, one '80s movie that doesn't have a montage in it.
Well, every 80s
I
movie has a
know.
montage in it.
There's so many options.
All right, Richie.
Yeah. I just went. Oh, pick you.
Me?
Well,
You.
yeah, you're 4th.
Okay.
You're 4th.
And this montage scene, it's not the greatest.
Wait.
Jim
went. You went Rocky. So this is your second montage.
Yeah, my second montage.
Oh, shit.
This isn't because what happens in it is that great, but just the way it makes me feel is a Man in the Making from Real Genius.
Oh my god.
The man to beat the rest. I am the man in the making. Just to be number one.
Yeah, and with of course Chris Knight and Mitchell.
Biz?
What Mitch? What was Mitch's last name in that movie?
Oh my God. Taylor.
Mitch Cumsting.
Taylor.
Yeah, Mitch Taylor. That's right.
You want to make it with her?
Interesting tidbit about the actor that played Mitch Taylor in that movie. If you watch Apollo 13, he's one of the ground control guys in Apollo 13. So keep your eye out for him. A grown-up Mitch Taylor.
Does he speak?
Yeah, he speaks in a small part, but he does speak.
No shit.
Yeah.
That might be worth watching Apollo 13.
Well, it's worth watching Apollo 13 again for just to watch Apollo 13.
That's a good fucking movie.
Damn straight it is. So, Carl.
I think Richie will appreciate this. Revenge of the Nerds. Revenge of the Nerds. You've got to put... Yeah, go ahead. Put one foot in front of the other.
Put
You got
the
to
other
put
foot down.
down.
I was looking at my mother's old douchebag, but that's in Ohio.
When they're fixing up the frat house.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, and it's 80s, and it's a total montage, and I love it.
Yeah. Wow.
And then I get to see some boobies.
It's a total
Nice.
montage. All right, Carl. Pick Jason.
Well, yeah, let's go, Jeff.
I didn't go yet.
I know.
Jazz.
I just wanted to see if he was going to do it.
Oh,
Jazz it up.
all right. I'm gonna stick with the 80s. Super iconic Karate Kid Part 1.
Karate Kid, of course.
I mean, come on. Which one, though?
You're the best around.
Yeah.
Son of a
Those can
bitch, you
bring you
took
down.
mine.
Around.
You're the best around. Wow. That right there.
I mean, there. That might be the best pick. It's kind of on point, but it should be. Yeah, that's a great montage.
That is.
Very
That
iconic.
is. Wow. Oh man, what the?
All right, Rich, what you got?
Well, I'm gonna have to go Karate Kid 2 now because you took Karate Kid from me. I can't even do that.
Which one's in Karate Kid 2?
When he's just about to fight. I forget the song they played, but they keep showing him breaking the ice all the time, and he was at the bar. I forget the name of it.
Yeah.
So, man,
it's not a good. This is a bad choice.
I'll go with Rad then. I'll have to go with Rad.
Rad.
Okay.
Okay.
When he was doing the qualifying.
Okay.
What song played it? What fucking song played in that?
I don't know. You're the one who loves Rad, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either.
Let me look it up real quick.
I honestly have no idea.
Rad. Hell yeah. What do you mean? How could you not like Rad?
Let me count the ways.
Wow.
Kid from Christmas Story.
Christmas. The kid.
Isn't it?
No.
In Rad?
I'm thinking of a different movie.
Obviously.
Rad's the BMX bike movie.
It's not the Kid from Christmas Story?
No.
It's not. No. It's not Ralphie?
No, it's the ex-con Lori Laughlin. And
ex-con.
No.
Bill Allen was Crew Jones.
I can't believe she's such a criminal.
Just because she was trying to get her kid into college.
Yeah. Yep. Bart Connor was played by Bart Taylor. Man, there's the
song? What is the song?
Yeah. We don't care about the people we don't know. From that
really don't care.
Hold on. Oh, Thunder in Your Heart. That was it. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. It was Break the Ice.
Oh.
You gotta break the ice. I think I have it.
That was well worth the wait.
Fuck yeah. By John Freeman. Break the Ice. Oh, man, that's such a good song.
All right.
No, it's not going to be a good song.
Okay, Richie, for the last one.
Carl.
So one of my favorite movies, I had a hard time picking Boogie Nights.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with God Only Knows by the Beach Boys because it kind of ends the movie out where it's so fucking intense and then it just gets all better and the Beach Boys serenade you and it's a great montage of just happiness of the porn industry.
Yeah.
Because it got real dark right before that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love that. It's one of my top 3 movies.
All right, Carl. He especially likes one of the very last scenes.
Yeah. I'm a star. I'm a star. I'm a star. I'm a big, bright, shining star. Jay.
Oh, man. I wrote some down. I'm going to go with, okay, I got a random ass one here. I'm going to stick with the 80s. I'm going to go with The Last Dragon when Bruce Leroy gets the glow when Shonuff is holding his head under the water and he starts reminiscing on his training.
Yeah.
Shonuff.
Yep. Who's the master?
Who's the master?
Yep.
He is the last dragon.
Yep.
Wow.
Honorable mention though, Hot Rod when he's having the when he's punch dancing in the forest, listening to Never Never by Moving Pictures.
I thought you meant Hot Rod from Transformers the movie.
Nope. I mean Hot Rod from with Andy Samberg where he's a stuntman.
Who was the voice of Hot Rod in Transformers the movie?
Whoa. I have no idea.
Judd Nelson.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Dude's working right on.
Now, the Transformers the movie is the animated movie. The good one. Not the Michael Bay ones.
Also a crossover in Boogie Nights.
What? Michael Bay?
The Transformers animated movie and Boogie Nights.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because they both use the song The Touch
You got the touch. Ding, ding, ding.
You got
You
the
got the power.
Yeah. It was better in the Transformers the movie because that's when Optimus Prime went into action, taking out freaking Decepticons like nobody's business.
Well, in Boogie Nights, it was supposed to be bad, I think.
Yeah.
So, that's okay.
All right. Who's
Go ahead.
next?
Who's next? You pick it.
Oh,
Well, it's one of the brothers.
Jim, go ahead.
All right. I chose this one, also famous movie.
Good morning, I'm Roger Grimsby. Today, the entire eastern seaboard is alive with talk of incidents of paranormal activity.
So is it Ghostbusters then?
Pretty much.
It's Ghostbusters.
That's a really
Wow.
good sequence. That's,
Wow.
That's good. That's a really good sequence. Total
Yeah,
montage,
especially
you're right.
when they duke it out with some. Oh, that Casey Kasem line. They duked it out with some. Spooky specters or something like that,
Yeah.
and then dance the night away at Studio 54.
Yeah, that's a really good. You're right.
Yeah,
That's good.
Wow.
excellent
So I-
montage.
So I get to close it out, huh?
Yes, close it.
With the 1985 gem Teen Wolf win in the end. We gotta win in the end. Win in the end. We got to win in the end. That's 5 fouls, or just 4 fouls. One more out, and you're one more foul, and you're out.
Oh man, that was
Yeah, they had to lower that basket by 4.5 feet.
For MJ Fox,
Yeah.
for sure.
Anyway, all right, that's it. That's the show.
That's
That's
episode 405.
406, 405.
Destroy All Movies can be found at damshow.co, damshow.co.
Damshow.co.
There you can find our back episodes, latest episodes, and other podcast episodes from the Gen Junior Podcasting Network. You could also support the show a couple of ways. You can buy us a coffee. Click on the link, buy us a coffee, throw a couple of bucks at us, help to support the show and the expenses of hosting and all that other crap. You could also use the Amazon link. Click on it. It takes you to Amazon. Just shop as normal as you normally do. Doesn't cost you 1 penny extra, and we get a little commission on your sale. We thank everybody for listening, and please tell your friends. Or leave us a review in the many places you can leave a review, like Podchaser or Apple Podcasts. Helps us in the rankings.
And if you want to be on the show, you can donate $100 to be on the show.
Really? Is that a new? When did this start?
When did that contest get announced?
Just now. You want to be on the show? It's $100.
Don't tell people how I've been on the show lately.
Carl's
That's how Carl got on the show.
It wasn't the free passes to Comic-Con.
Yeah. No. You know, I think that's a great thing. You want to be on a show? You be on a show, $100.
Absolutely. Of course. Why wouldn't you can even choose the pick 3.
You get a headshot from Jason. He'll sign it.
Hey, who has a pick? Does anyone have a pick 3 for the next show?
No. Jason will jazz up his headshot for you.
Shit,
You want to do that now and edit it out?
What wasn't it the for the pick 3? Wasn't it the like movies, blockbuster movies by no name actors, or when actors were no names, they made like movies that kind of put them on the map type deal?
Wow.
Ooh,
That's broad.
That's work.
What do you
Wow.
mean? So like,
Well, let's put it this way.
Hold on. Let's end. Hold on.
It has to be their first movie.
Hold on. Let's fucking end the show. Let's end the show because Carl asked 19 fucking questions about it.
All right. Well, that's 405 in the books.
That's it. That's all we got. Thanks for listening. And again, if you want to be on the show, $100.
Yeah.
I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl.
Jason.
Good night, damnation.